Hello everybody, welcome to my very first video blog. My name is Patterson, and I am going to be blogging here about my experiences in the Peace Corps in Nicaragua. To start things off, let's go ahead and just say that it's been a long process for me getting here. I believe when I first applied it was about early September of 2010. It took a long time for them to first accept my application. Then I had to fill out the advanced application, which is a lot more paperwork, a lot more saying personality tests and things along that lines, things like that. Then get an interview. This is about the 10th of October, I can't really remember the exact date, but I had Nick Hake from the Dallas office. He came all the way down to San Marcos. This is my senior year in Texas State University as a journalism student. He comes down, he hands me some paperwork about what it takes to be the minimum volunteer experience in order to qualify as a Peace Corps volunteer. And most of it revolves around things like community service with at-risk youth, teaching English, volunteering or working in a hospital, working on agricultural projects, things like that. Peace Corps is now a pretty wide area. He wanted to recommend me for English education since I was a journalism student. I write a lot, I edit a lot, and I also volunteer with the Texas State Intensive English study programs. So, after a big long interview with him, he talks about what all would be going on. He had been a volunteer himself. He had been to the Philippines about 3 or 4 years before, and he liked me. He recommended me, and I get this big nomination letter saying that I've been nominated for the program. Now we go on to the testing. I have to fill out dental exams, full physical exams, legal background checks, really complicated stuff. I had to be tested for all these different diseases. I had to be tested for... I had to go and get a bunch of vaccinations. It's pretty crazy stuff. This is December. I'm finally getting all this stuff done. Then in February, they finally say, oh, alright, we got it all. We got everything that you've submitted for us. Now, we're going to look at it. So, having long periods of never hearing from these people, I'm just kind of sitting there twiddling my thumbs, waiting for progress to be made, or to be told that progress has been made, or that I need to go back and redo something. Basically, in around March or April, they tell me that the original program that I was nominated for was closed. They had already gotten all their volunteers, so I was a little bummed out originally. But at the same time, they told me that they were now considering me for a new program that had opened up in Central America. So I thought, okay, cool. Go ahead, apply me. Tell them that I can do anything they want me to do. So a little bit more time goes by. This is late April, early May or so of 2011. I get a phone call. We have a little short discussion with another Peace Corps recruiter, and kind of an over-phone interview. She really wanted to know some really specific stuff about me, about my experience with English education. How do I work well in groups? Do I work well alone? Do I work well in structured or unstructured environments? And I told them that I've worked in all of those sort of things, and I've done a lot of volunteer experience where I had to pretty much start from the ground up and build up the whole program. And then in May, I get a big packet in the mail. Actually, I didn't get it. It got sent to my parents' house because that was what I listed as my permanent address. And so I get a call from them saying, alright, well, we've heard where you're going. Nicaragua. So there it is. On August 30th, I will be deploying to Nicaragua to be an intensive English educator in high school. And August 30th is my departure date, and I begin my 11-week training program. And after I've completed that program, I'm in the wind. Who knows where they'll send me. So, that's the beginning. And that's the end of this first blog. Hopefully you guys will be seeing a lot more of it these days. I'm Mike Patterson. This is August 8th, I believe. I'll be seeing you guys next time.